Takes the easy completion. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. Turning it on. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They're working that left side. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Doing some serious work on the ground, out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Lets it fly. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful. If you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Caught. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
To the wideout. Tackle is made at the 19. And 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes a grab for a big play. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. snags it over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He wants to throw it again. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get anything on first down. Now second and goal from the 7. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Starting to feel a little pressure. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State. Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires to the left side. Wide out trying to get it in. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's down at the... Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it at the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. It's almost as if he's racing against himself out there. This speed, dare I say, is Galloway-esque.
Yes, definitely can fly, and it dictates the whole coverage. It dictates the defense to you. You think you want to put that guy on an island?
Looking for the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
So they're right on the doorstep. Couldn't pass it in last. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State! He got a step and just dusted the field. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A great catch and run for 6. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And he will take it in. Touchdown. first play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And this is sort of like a pinball machine. The numbers keep ticking up. He's closing in on 450 yards.
Yeah, Reese, and there's no defense for perfect throws, and that's what this guy's been delivering all game long. You know, the coverage hasn't always been awful, but this guy just finds
about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got the quick pass. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just...
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play